People predicting Bitcoin is going to the moon. Are we now seeing the accelerated cycle theory play out? Could September be the new October? We're going to break down some key things you need to know about in the price of Bitcoin and why we could see a six-figure BTC by the end of this year. All of that in this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. We know history doesn't repeat. Well, but it does often rhyme. Take 2023 and how that market moved and compare it to where we sit right now. Lots of people discuss the accelerated cycle theory. Well, this kind of plays into that. You can see there, if it was October 2023, a 7-month sideways Bitcoin price action, and we've seen a very similar story. Now, the entire year, Bitcoin has been following 2023, but 1 month ahead, which puts us at a huge breakout month of an odd time, which would be September. Now, generally speaking, Q4 tends to be more positive than it does for the rest of the year, and in particular October absolutely sits to its namesake, which is Uptober, and September tends to be pretty rough. Now, interestingly, we're moving a month sooner, and actually you can see here on the chart where we have the the kind of rallies, and equally where we had those double top moments, they are roughly about a month behind in this cycle than they have. What does that mean for September? Well, at that continued rate, we are expecting a significant push to the upside. And in fact, when you break it down specifically into October months versus September, our general view is minus 4.5% versus October at 29.5. This starts a Q4 rally with 37.9 as an average between 2010 and 2024. So you'd argue the two biggest months of the year are ahead of us, and that can only mean one thing: it's very, very important for Bitcoin. Now, there are also other catalysts. Don't forget, we had the Fed rate cuts plowed out exactly as we expected, 50 basis points coming in, that we called right here on the channel. Now, don't forget, US elections tend to be bullish as well, and we would expect a further push to the upside. Given the fact that in November we could even see a 50 to 55% price increase from right now into that US election, which would be pretty crazy indeed. Now, don't forget, as we get all of this news coming out, it's obviously pretty interesting in the partnerships that are being built. Only today, DZ Bank and Boris Stuttgart have now allowed crypto trading and custody solutions for 700 cooperative banks. Initial rollout plan for late 2024. Just another catalyst that absolutely is going to be coming at the back end of this market. So when you take into account Fed rate cuts coming in at 50%, we expect a further 50 coming in November. Then you put on top of this that we're actually seeing institutional investment coming in. It all starts to get pretty interesting. Combine that with what we've seen in the last 24 hours, which was $154 million worth of short liquidations, tells us the market right now is moving to the upside. The one thing we're not seeing, and the one thing that I think absolutely propels us to those six-figure Bitcoin, is inflows on ETFs. Now, we know the hack on this channel. We understand that BlackRock is a key catalyst to drive this market, and at the minute, well, they're simply not buying. Now, the question will be, are they expecting a cool off, or are they just waiting for a better opportunity? Well, maybe they get it, maybe they don't. I think there's a lot of things going on in the market that could spook the price. The Japanese interest rate decision tomorrow could be critical in the price of Bitcoin. We talked about the chart and understanding exactly where we are. Some key resistance right now holding us off that 200 simple moving average. A break above this, though, could absolutely start to send the market to a significant move, all ahead of the end of the month, and more importantly, this 15 to 18 day period where we expect Bitcoin to move. Altcoins, however, having a very good rally. In fact, meme coins starting to push the narrative. Brett up nearly 9%, as well as Pepe, Whiff, and Bonk all starting to move significantly. So lots to talk about, and certainly lots of things to be excited about when it comes to Bitcoin. Look out, because we're in for a pretty epic few weeks. And let me know in the comments down below, do you think we're a month ahead of where we've been? Because it certainly feels like it at the moment. As ever, thank you for watching. See you soon.